What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to my live reaction and review to The Promised Neverland, Chapter 153, Coward. So, last week, we pretty much had the Queen get defeated. Zazie finishes her off, and we find out how Norman came to be picked and how he came to be sent to Lumbeta, and it was all the Queen's doing because she wanted to eat him. She knew about Norman, she knew about his intelligence and everything, and she wanted him. She wanted to eat him, which is absolutely crazy. And we do have Emma and Ray bursting through the door right at the end with Norman looking at him, sorry, you're too late. But anyway, let's find out what happens this week. Alright. He's been so alone for so long. I think that's what it's meant to be. Alright, let's go. Norman, Emma, Ray, I'm happy to see that you managed to return here safely. But I'm sorry to tell you that you didn't quite make it in time. So Emma and Ray are like, fuck. It's too late now, Emma. And we've got everyone there. All the demons are massacred. We can see Ivek, all the other lords, the Queen. They're all dead. We've got Vincent. Everyone there. All of these. We killed them. We made them kill one another. They're all dead. The Queen, the nobility, the Gillian clan, all of them. And Emma's like, she's free. Norman, we have remade the promise. Everyone can escape to the human world together. Okay? There's no need for more violence. Right? We can still just stop with this plan of extermination. Right? Not anymore. It's over now, Emma. We've destroyed their leadership, the monarchy system upon which they depended for thousands of years. Now, there's no power in this world able to control them. The last of the nobles was Ivelk. I, myself, killed the demon. Okay, so Ivek was the last one. And Emma's like, oh, fuck. We've produced a crack in the structure of the society. A crack that will break the dam. What follows now is total implosion. Soon, all demons will die. Extermination is simply the next step. There's no way to go back from this. It's inevitable, Emma. Don't get in the way. So we can see Ormond's just like, it's done. Nothing you can do now. Emma's obviously upset. No way. What? I told you we don't need to fight anymore. So what's the point in wars? It's genocide. I don't want to do any of that. And to let you become a mass murderer would be even worse. Emma, we can find some way. Even if it looks hopeless, there must be a way. No matter how impossible it looks, we can't give up. It's never too late. Norman's starting to get, you see Norman, Emma, I made up my mind. I won't let you destroy yourself. I'm not letting you deal with this alone. Alright? What are you talking about? I'm not going anywhere. I told you. Yeah? Because you're a liar. I'm not buying that. Ooh! Emma's calling. You're like, do you think we'll fall for the same trick again? We are not stupid. We're your family, damn it. We know you. We've seen through everything. Emma's calling me. I'm like, fuck you, Norman. We see through you. We know what the fuck's going on. What about you, Norman? What about you, Norman? You're sad, aren't you? You never replied about anything about that. Because you're really suffering, right? Right? You are smart, so you could find a way to win for sure. And you're kind, so you want to carry all responsibility and spare everybody. But for us to stay quiet about this extermination, you don't really want that. You don't want to commit genocide. You've been lying so much, Norman, but don't lie to yourself. Tell us how you really feel. You're hiding something. What is it? Why are you so afraid? Afraid? She's like, afraid? When I look at you right now, all I see is that little boy trembling with fear. And I love it. We've got the nice young Norman there and the older Norman standing there like, and everyone's looking at him like, what? Even Ray's like, me? Afraid? But of course, the whole time I was terrified. I was forced to ingest who knows what substances, experimented upon, never knowing when I might be shipped to my death, utterly alone. But I had hope. I had one goal to sustain me. I will survive. I will survive and leave this place. I will meet Emma and Ray and my family again. I don't have the luxury to choose honorable means. I couldn't refrain from anything. Okay? It's okay. I'm strong. It's okay. You can win. You can fight. Just a bit more. Okay? So this is all the times where he was literally, what's the word, like confirming it to himself. Stay away. Now that I've come this far, I have no intention to turn back. No way. This time, I'm not letting you go. Yes, I'm afraid. Afraid of the demons. Afraid of what the human world might do to us. Afraid of being too weak to do what needs to be done. And killing all of you. I'm afraid. And Emma's walking right up to him. You're right. That's why I chose the path with least risks. I took it all upon myself because I'm afraid. You're the strongest, kindest person I know. But because of that, you're also the most arrogant and a coward. Oh! She's called him a coward! Do you realize you're not alone anymore? Stop being afraid of everything and trust us for a change. Whenever you're sad, scared, frustrated, share it with us. We want to carry some of it too. Yeah, stop being a show-off and accept some help. Come on, tell us what's going on. Oh, they're fucking going to the bone, man. I love it. This is awesome. You don't have to protect us all the time. I want to stand by your side. You insist on this lone wolf attitude. Did you forget we're family? Brothers? Friends? Norman, no one here asked for you to sacrifice yourself. We don't want a future where you suffer. No matter how guaranteed the plan, that's a no-go. What about you? What do you really want? What do you want, Norman? Oh, I love it! They're fucking cutting through the... This is only stuff that Emma and Ray can do. You couldn't see Vincent or Zazie or any of them do this because they don't have that sway with Norman. Only these two. I love how they're doing this. It's too late. No way back now. I can't ever again have what we had before. Emma, Ray, I can't stand by your side anymore. We know. They still don't know what I came here to do. We're aware of the toxins to poison the city and know your plans to get rid of Musica. Your underground experiments too. It's never too late. And they're like, shit, it's never too late. We can always find a way together. It's okay to feel weak. If that's the real Norman. We'll be lost, we'll struggle, and then we'll smile. Because we have one another. I love it. We can survive this together, Norman. This time, we'll do it. I love it. She's got her hand out. I love it. And Norman's like, he's hugging. Yes, I want to live. I want to live. I want it so much. With you, my friends. But in the end, I can't. There's not much time left for us to live. We're doomed. Help. Emma. Ray. Help. The bitter truth comes out, bursting with tears. Interesting. So we're finally getting... The thing I like here is like Vincent and all that. They're seeing a side of Norman that they've never known. They've always seen this strong, confident, guy, super smart. He's like bang, bang, bang. But anyway, you know what? Let's just do that in the review. But anyway, guys, we'll jump straight into the review. Alright, guys. So chapter 153, Coward. This was very much a wrapping up type chapter, wrapping up the last big fight where Norman basically says he is the one who killed the last noble, which was Ivek, right? And the thing that I loved about this chapter, and I thought this was a fucking brilliant chapter, guys. I'm not gonna lie about that. It wasn't super high, but this was just a damn good chapter. The stuff that went down this chapter, Emma and Ray were the only ones who could do it. And I love the timing, how this all played out, everything. Because the things that they were saying to Norman, they're saying, look, yes, you're the lone wolf. You try to carry everything on your own because you feel like you have to. You don't need to. Let us help you. A lot of the stuff they were saying were very much cutting to the bone of Norman. Like, this was like hitting home. And like, when I say hitting home, like really hitting him. See, we couldn't see Vincent or Barbara or Zazie or the other guy doing this because they don't have that sway with Norman. They don't have that connection with Norman. To them, Norman's a god. He's their leader. Where to Emma and Ray, they don't see him as the leader, the top dog. They just see him as family. Right? So when they're saying this to him, it's really striking a chord with Norman. And we see that at the very end with Norman saying, I want to leave. I want to live. There's not a lot of time left for us to live. We're doomed. Help. And he's actually asking for help. And you see him actually crying. This is something that Vincent and Barbara and them have not seen before. They have not seen this side of Norman. So this is a big shock to them. So I love that this is now coming out. Like, Norman's actually going, shit, I don't know what to do. I need your help. We're fucked. What are we going to do? So it's very interesting to see how this is playing out because, and I love how this was done and how they dedicated a chapter to this because the amount of time it took, like the words, everything was done very specifically. Everything was said very specifically from Emma and Ray because that has the most effect. If this was like a Barbara or a Vincent or, a Zazie or something like that, well, obviously Zazie can't talk, but if it was one of them, it wouldn't have made sense because Norman would just shoved it off like, look, just do what we need to do. Let's go. But coming from Emma and Ray, this has a lot more impact, a lot more bang on Norman. Hence the reason Norman breaking down at the end of this chapter by saying, look, we don't have much time left for us to live. We're doomed. I need help. This is the first time we actually, in this entire series, all 153 chapters, we actually see Norman actually break down and kind of break his persona for once and ask for help. And that is a big thing, a great character development for Norman, showing him that, wait, no, I can actually ask for help. The question is going to be this. What are they going to do? How is Barbara, Vincent, and all them going to react to seeing this side of Norman? Because I think for them, they know that the only ones who can really cut to the core are these two, is Emma and Ray. Because that bond that they have is so tight. You know, that bond was everything to Norman, right? And that's why these words really cut deep in regards to Norman, and why it kind of broke him down. Where Emma and Ray like, all right, whatever, we need to take care of this guy. I'm curious about how Vincent and all them are going to react to this, because from what we could see on that last page, they're quite shocked. They're like, wait, what? What's going on? Like, and not only that, they were shocked that Emma and Ray knew about the underground experiments, about all this other stuff that they thought they had no idea about. And like, yeah, we know all about that. But it's still not too late. We can still turn this around. We have reforged the promise. You know, actually rely on us. You know, like, we're here to help you. We're not here to detriment you. Let's stop this. Let's do something about it. We know you don't want to do this. Help us. So it's very interesting to see how this is all playing out now. But anyway, guys, overall, for this, that was basically the general gist of the chapter. So overall for this chapter, I'm going to give it 5 stars. I think this was an absolute phenomenal chapter. The art was on point. The wording, the paneling, everything was just schmick. I loved it. I really, really loved it. And the fact that Norman now, like that Zazie and Barbara and all these guys, are seeing a side of Norman that they've never seen. This is the side that only Emma and Ray could have pulled out of Norman. And I love that. I loved it. So I'm really curious about how they're going to react to this. Because I think that's a big thing going forward. How are they going to react if Norman goes, all right, we're not exterminating him anymore. We're going to do this. You know, how are they going to react to it? That's the real question. But I'm looking forward to seeing what's going down in chapter 154. It's going to be crazy. But anyway, guys, that is all from me. Let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, I'm Free01. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys next time for another live reaction and review. Peace.